lost my job. Me and my son were going to the store, and I am like, what am I gonna do? And he looks at me and goes, Dad, you know what? I said, what's that, buddy? He goes, man, the best thing that happened this year is that you lost your job because I got to see it. That hit, you know? Look at that beautiful short drive in, huh? This is the start to the trail to this job I'm working on right by my house. Check this out. Construction season started early for me this year. Usually I got it about another month, but this job by my house is firing up. I was like, heck yeah, let's go do it. It is cold though. Kind of wish I would have parked a little closer. It's gonna take a while for this excavator to warm up. But this is a clearing job. Putting a house pad out here. Pretty cool little job. Digging this thing down, see that? About 2 foot underneath this overburden is gravel. That's what we want. I gotta dig a big old pit right here today. Mine some gravel out of this site. Ooh. That's crunchy. Oh. This is gonna turn into a muddy mess come about noon, I bet. Get this grill fired up. Oh no, that's a bad day. Bad day. Spilled my coffee. Shoot. I know. The tracks are a mess. I didn't have a track shovel though. Warm up these hydraulics a little bit. It's like exercising. Well, we're just moving some dirt today. I thought I'd share a little bit of my story. So I really started the YouTube because my grandfather, he was a big player in that. Brandon, he lived a crazy life. He ran away at 15, was homeless at 16, lied on his application to join the Navy at 17, went to Korea, started a family, became a regional sales manager for Sears, flew all over, flew up to Alaska. I mean, he's a big part of why I'm even here in Alaska. I mean, he was on the Aleutians. He wanted to come up here and homestead, and my grandma was like, I ain't doing that. Grandma ain't into no running water. But he wanted a cam race, so Brandon, I would really like a camera in front of me. And this is before Instagram, it's before YouTube, anything. I didn't really have social media. I didn't even know how to work anything. And I thought it would be super complicated, but we wanted to figure it out. So I was thinking, well, yeah, we could get him a camera. Well, weeks turned into months, turned into years, turned into never. It never happened. He passed away. And I thought, man, I still have his stories, but how cool would it have been if I could have been there? Like watching a YouTube. Imagine if your grandfathers and grandmothers had a YouTube channel. You wouldn't have thought it was a stupid vlog, you know what I mean? You would have been like, wow, because it just would have been so interesting to see how they handled situations at the same period you are in your life. So me and my wife talked, and we were like, yeah, we need to start a YouTube channel to document for our kids and watch them grow up. Like one day, you're just gonna have your memory. Oh, you can literally watch your memories on the TV. Like how cool is that? My wife's an online health and life coach. She has a coach above her. That coach gave us a deadline. December 1st, 2025. I've chased money my whole life. Arbitrary number in my head. If I make this money at this number, my life will be complete. And quite the opposite, my life fell apart. I almost lost my 20-year marriage, lost my job, some unforeseen things, and I really had to rebuild myself. And all the while, I was like, at this back of my mind, just this, you know, divine voice telling me, just keep the YouTube, just post consistently. And I took a 5-month break during that time, and I didn't post anything. And I lost hardly any subscribers, which I thought was fascinating. And then the first video I posted again, it got a bunch of subscribers and views, and I was thinking, man, you know, I googled his like dormant account, YouTube's not gonna push you. And I was like, okay, well, I'm in the darkest hour now. I love what I do as far as running the equipment, but I hate the political side of what I do. So So I decided I'm gonna go all in on the YouTube. I'm not gonna take the superintendent high stress jobs. I'm just gonna be an operator. I'm gonna take a pay cut, humble myself, which is really hard. It's still hard to. Boss man's coming with fuel. Gotta get this thing back to the road. Got a little bit left. We'll fill that, hump that up like that. I'm just building myself a nice little land bridge. You don't have to be an expert excavator operator. If you see one in a hole, you know somebody messed up. So we don't want to do that. It stinks. Sometimes I'm like, I know. But you can't serve two masters. And I was serving money. I wasn't serving the Lord. I was serving myself. I would say it's for my family, but it was for myself. My ego, identity, pride was all tied to that title. And that, you just can't have that. And my wife is like, why don't we go hunting? Like, when I met you, you hunted. You don't hunt anymore. When you've been in Alaska, you haven't hunted one time. And I'm thinking, how dumb am I? My wife is asking me to go hunting. How many husbands are like, bro, you are stupid. Oh, what did I tell you about drinking on the job, man? Come on, get it together. And it's like, I'm chasing this money, something new. And the day that I lost my job, me and my son were going to the store, and I am like, what am I gonna do? And he looks at me and goes, Dad, you know what? I said, what's that, buddy? He goes, man, the best thing that happened this year is that you lost your job because I got to see it. That hit, you know? That hit. That realization that I wasn't present, that was hard. So that's what I'm doing. I started the YouTube to build my life back up. It's been the one constant that I've been able to maintain, and it's caused me, you know, as many men out there, I'm not a finisher at a lot of things. I'll start a project and then move on to something else, and it's caused me to finish things, so I feel obligated. I feel like I'm gonna let you guys down. I'm gonna let somebody down if I don't finish it. And amazing things have come from it, and I hope you guys stick along. I hope you get to see the journey. So, of rebuilding my life, from chasing money, big money, construction jobs, to building the life I want. I want to travel with my kids. I want to go camping. I want to survive. I want to see if I can run 100 miles. I want to do things with my life. I don't want to just. I remember my brother-in-law one time had a birthday, and it's like, well, what's next? And he said retirement, and I was just thinking, oh. How sad. No, thank you. I don't. There's got to be more. Like, literally the foreman when I first came to Alaska, he was a great guy. He didn't get any of the respect. He just passed away last week. And he just solidified for me that, like, he didn't even retire. He was in his 60s. Didn't even retire. He wasn't retired yet. If you're in this boat, you're working a job that makes good money, and you're thinking, man, I'm doing this for my family, they just want you. I'm not saying go broke. I'm just saying your family wants you. They want your presence, they want your time, they deserve, your kids and your wife deserve to see a happy man in their life. A happy man that's a provider and a protector. So, I hope you all get something out of this channel. I promise I'll get better each and every time I do them. And I'm just gonna continue working on myself, documenting the journey, building cool projects, exploring Alaska and other places. And I hope you all get something out of it. I pray every time I post a video that I help someone. That it touches someone, that someone gets entertainment, that it betters someone's life, because I think that's what we need right now in our fast-paced, if you don't make enough money, you're nothing kind of attitudes. Anyway. You know, I used to kind of wonder why old timers listen to talk radio, you know, like your grandfather and your father and whatnot, and I think I get it, because I'm doing this is like it seems like a million buckets to move all this material, and it's fun at first, but it gets a little mundane. And I was like, man, listening to podcasts and like stories and audiobooks and like just bettering yourself is awesome. And I was thinking, what did people do before this? Because when I first started in construction, there wasn't all that, but it was so exciting that it didn't matter. You were just jacked that you had a job, and like they were literally paying you to do what you would have done for free. And this is why, back to my original point, old timers listen to like talk radio, like you know what I mean, like AM radio, because that's all they had. They probably got so tired of hearing the same 5 songs during the day, that they would listen to like talk radio, and that became like a comfort or something. That's got to be it. It's like the original it's like the original podcast. I mean, not as good. And you can pick the subjects. That sucks. We're just digging a big old pit. You watch us backfill the pit yesterday. I don't even know how to edit these videos. I'll be quite honest with you. Construction seems so, because what I do, it seems so boring that I don't even really know. I don't know how to edit it to make it seem interesting. So I don't know. Hopefully it's interesting to someone. Or if you guys like it more, let me know. But today it's snowing again. It's like almost May. I know, I get it's Alaska, but this is kind of like wild for Alaska. But yeah, I'll try and edit it to where it's interesting, or if no one watches, I guess that'll be my sign that no one wants to see you dig big holes in the ground.